Good afternoon! This is Rooftop Trombone in the age of COVID-19. And today is the 101 day, the 101st day consecutive of Rooftop Trombone in the age of COVID-19. In fact, I refer to that as my Dalmatian day. Also, my mask day. If you're not wearing one, put it on right now. You really can't hear this music very well without a mask. So, or actually, I can't play it very well with a mask. Anyway, that's just a little reminder. Wear a mask, silly kids. So, my name is Don Bowyer. I am the Dean of the School of Arts at Sunway University in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, which for most of you is on the other side of the world, because none of my Malaysian friends ever watch this. That's not really true. A couple of them do, maybe 3. Anyway, thanks for being here. And I know none of you are here right now, probably. Oh, maybe 1 or 2, but I know most of the views come later on, and that's fine, because all of my American friends right now are sound asleep. And some of my European friends sleep in too, for that matter. Anyway, and some of my students are probably asleep at 5 in the afternoon, just about to wake up and go to dinner and start the night. Anyway, I didn't mean that. If you're one of my students and you've been awake all day, please accept my apology. We have some great students at Sunway University, by the way. In case you don't know, if you stumbled on here today for the very first time, Malaysia has been in a movement control order of one type or another since March the 18th. And on March the 18th, I went outside on my rooftop and played trombone for the world on Facebook and promised to do it every day until the movement control order ended. That's a lockdown for you who aren't from Malaysia. Anyway, the movement control order essentially ended, but kind of didn't end after 7 weeks. We had 49 days of total lockdown. And the 50th day was called conditional movement control order, which was mostly lockdown for 35 more days until week, what did I just say? 7 and 5, week 12. The end of week 12, aka day 84, the conditional movement control order ended, and the very next day was recovery movement control order, which is going to last for another 84 days or something from that. A long time. So I feel like I've completed my obligation. Initially, it was a 14-day MCO that I committed to. But I am going to have to finish up because, for example, today, I was in my office a half an hour ago, ran home, changed clothes, and haven't really warmed up much. I apologize in advance for that, but we'll see how it goes. Also, the tunes I was wanting to do today, I'm going to have to save for tomorrow because I didn't find time in the day today to get them set up in the computer so I could print them out. And it's a long story. You don't need the details. Just my life has become more hectic since the recovery movement control order started, and I have to be in the office a lot, and I have to be in meetings a lot. So next Tuesday, June the 30th, is my final daily rooftop trombone, although it has been suggested that I might continue maybe on the weekends once a week or once a month or something after that. We'll see. I'm not making a commitment today, but I'm not opposed to the idea. Anyway, I've got 3 tunes I'm going to play for you today. 3 tunes. They're all jazz standards because at 3 o'clock today, I still didn't have anything prepared to play, so I very quickly grabbed a real book and picked 3 tunes near the front of the real book. So 2 of them start with A and 1 of them starts with a B. The real book, by the way, is a fake book that jazz musicians use. It's a book that has melodies and chords in it. Anyway, I picked 3 tunes that I haven't previously done. Quickly put together chord charts for them in the computer, and we're going to try them out and see if they work, because I didn't rehearse them. So, but before I do that, let me give you, I promised some statistics yesterday about how well Malaysia has done with the movement control order. It's been almost 2 weeks now. It's been 12 days since anyone in Malaysia passed away from COVID-19. This is a country of 32 million people, by the way, a relatively large country. In the last month, actually month plus, about 35 days or so, only 6 people have passed. Now, that is a tragedy for those 6 families, and I don't make light of that at all. My point is that wearing the masks and social distancing makes a difference. It has made an enormous difference here in Malaysia. We've been doing this for 101 days. I went to the grocery store last night after I got off with show number 100, and 100% of the people at the grocery store across the street were wearing masks. 100%. Also, if you're a little bit confused about, I don't care if I catch it, so I'm not going to wear a mask, that's not why you wear a mask. You wear a mask so I don't catch it. You wear a mask so your neighbor doesn't catch it, so your kids don't catch it, so your mother doesn't catch it. You wear a mask for other people. Basically, it's what we learned in kindergarten. You do nice things for other people once in a while. That's the end of my preaching. But wear the mask. I mean, unless you're home alone, like I am. But I'm not going to go into that right now. I'm going to play for you. I've talked too much already. I'm going to play for you. I did about a week, I think, 7 days in a row, years ago it seems like, of Disney tunes from different Disney movies. Here's one I didn't do because I didn't cover this movie, but it's Alice in Wonderland, and I think it's fun. I hope you like it. It's a jazz waltz. I hope I can get the band to start. Oh, there they are! Alice in Wonderland from the movie of the same name by Fane and Hilliard, if you're curious. Let's see, I had more statistics for you. Oh, again, 32 million people in Malaysia. As of last night, it's going to be lower today. As of last night, there were only 208 people in the entire country who are currently infected. Everyone else has recovered. 208 people. Do you know how many are in ICU? 2. In the entire country. Let's hope those 2 recover soon. Anyway, I thought those were interesting statistics. So, I'm looking through the rest of what I wrote down. You don't want to hear all the rest of that. Never mind. Anyway, I'm going to continue with another tune from the fake book, starting with the letter A, and I haven't done it yet. I've done a lot that started with the letter A, it turns out. I did Autumn Leaves, I did As Time Goes By, All the Things You Are, All of You, All of Me, All of Everybody. I did a bunch of A's already, but I hadn't done Autumn in New York, so here it is, Autumn. Oops, I spoke too soon. The band's not queued up yet, but they will be soon. So, once again, Autumn in New York. Give it at the end a little bit more punch. And that is Autumn in New York. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, a life lesson, by the way, for those of you who who play a brass instrument or a woodwind or whatever, warm up before you start. It just makes good sense, right? So I'm going to play one more tune for you. Before I do, I'll give you an update, which is actually no update. If you've been following along, you know that after 101 days, we're getting closer every day to getting my wife back into Malaysia. And if you were here yesterday, both of you, I appreciate that. If you were here yesterday, you know that the government has now given permission for everyone with the kind of visa that she and I have to come back. But before the airlines will put them on a plane, the IATA website has to have instructions that say it's okay. And sure enough, IATA website was updated last night with last week's information. So the government will let Donna, hi Donna, the government will let Donna into the country as of today, yesterday actually. But the airlines may or may not yet let her fly, so we're hoping, and it's been pointed out, we're hoping that maybe tonight that website gets updated again. She also has a copy of the website. Maybe they'll let her fly with that. It's all kind of iffy still. But if, with a little bit of luck, and you guys all rooting for me and her, Sunday, Chicago time, not my time, it'd be Monday morning here. Sunday evening, she's going to leave Chicago. She's in Alabama now, but she has to go to Chicago to catch an international flight on its way here. It'll be a one-stop flight in somewhere. Anyway, so Sunday evening, if they let her on the plane, twice, Sunday evening and again the next day in Qatar, then she'll actually be here on Tuesday afternoon, and we're fingers crossed. If they won't let her on the plane Sunday, I think by that time they will have fixed the IATA website, right? Wouldn't you think so? If you know anybody that works for the IATA website, I know you and I can't update it, but ask them to call the government in Malaysia and say, are you sure? Is this correct? Because it isn't. Anyway, that's all I have to say on that. We're still cautiously optimistic, fingers crossed. I'm going to play one more tune for you. And this is not in the A section of the fake book. This is in the B section called Blue Room. And I hope you like it. It's an old Rodgers and Hart tune from a film, 1926, I think I saw. Seems early. But anyway, from a film called The Girlfriend. It might have been 1926. I don't know, it might have been 1996 for all I know. I like these intro mellow solos. Blue Room. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for being here today. Tomorrow, today's Friday, by the way. Oh, it's Friday Night Club. I'll explain that some other time. Anyway, today is Friday. It's Friday evening. I'm going to relax a little bit finally and take it easy. I will see you tomorrow, Saturday evening, my time, 5 p.m. Hope to see you, Malaysian time. Hope to see you. Bye.